All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Candidate Crazy House for part 2 of 2020's Self-Commitment Challenge. We're going to call it that. So, I went downstairs and got my books so I could show you guys how to learn about this challenge and how it works and what the purpose is. So, it's going to be backwards, but Andrew Frisella's 75 Hard is the book. And I don't know if he created this workbook, but I found it on Amazon. And I'm the kind of person that I need books in my hand. I like audiobooks, but as far as planners go and keeping track of things, I really like to have something I can write on and hold in my hand for some reason. I don't know if it's my age or what it is, but that's what works for me. So I'm going to read you what it says on the back of the book. It says, have you ever wondered what it is that separates people who seem to win at everything in life from everyone else? What if you could completely transform yourself into someone who could effortlessly do anything you wanted to? What if from now on, for the rest of your life, things always worked out for you? What if from now on, for the rest of your life, you legitimately could not fail at anything you set out to do? What if you become one of the amazing people who seem to win at everything in life? How different would your life look compared to the one you currently lead? Well, mine would look drastically different. Then it goes on to say, what would this legitimately and realistically be worth to you? These days, it's popular for everyone to tell themselves that they are special or great, but that's just talk. It's not reality. It's feel-good, instant gratification nonsense, unless you know the secret to make it reality. This book will help you unlock the true potential, and here's my promise to you. I guarantee if you follow the plan I lay out for you in this book, exactly as I tell you how to do it, with zero compromises and no substitutions, you and your life will never be the same. So it's fairly simple. To get started, you need to go to do a podcast and listen to the Andrew Frisella, or just search Andrew Frisella, and it will come up as The Real AF. And listen to episode 208. Because there's 2 phases of this program. There's 75 Hard, and then the other one is called Live Hard. 75 Hard is just like it sounds. It's these challenges that you do every day for 75 days. Live Hard is a year-long program that you do every year. So I haven't gotten that far. I haven't looked into it. I don't know what that consists of, because I'll be honest with you, this will be the 5th time that I have started this program. All the other times, something has happened. Bad weather, other commitments, COVID, or some other excuse. And basically, that's what it is. It's just excuses. We should all be able to set out to do something for ourselves and keep that commitment. We are worthy of keeping commitments to ourselves. I am worthy of keeping a commitment to myself and putting myself and my health and my mental health and my well-being first. Because if I don't take care of myself, nobody else is going to, right? So that's been a really hard thing for me to compute in my head. And because I'm just that kind of mom. You know, I always put the kids first. I always put my husband first. I always put chores and, you know, dinner preparation and outside commitments and everything else is always first, not Laura. So this year I've kind of committed to making Laura important and choosing to keep this commitment to myself. With saying that, it doesn't mean that I might not have to start this program over again. But we're going to set out to complete these first 75 days. I'm not going to think about anything else. I'm not going to think about, you know, failure's not an option. My husband says that all the time. Failure's not an option. So that is my 2022 mantra for myself. Failure's not an option. So let's get this done. All right, so I'm going to read to you the list of habits that we have to do every day. Take a progress picture every day. Doesn't mean you have to post it, or to me, in my generation, putting everything on social media is a little uncomfortable. And y'all have no idea how uncomfortable I am making these videos. But I am like super uncomfortable. But I'm pushing through it because I can do hard things, right? So all right, the list of habits. Progress picture taken, diet followed, no alcohol or cheat meals, a gallon of water every day, 45-minute workout, 45-minute workout outdoors, and read 10 pages of a book. So I'm going to start over with reading the 75 Hard book. And it has to be a paper book. You'll learn in the podcast that it has to be a paper book. Cannot be an audio book. And you have to finish the book. So it needs to be a self-help book, self-improvement book. And you need to find something that's going to spark your interest, because if it's boring, you're not going to want to finish it. But you have to. It's part of the challenge. So I want to encourage you to go to podcasts and listen to Andy Frisella's episode 208. He's going to put both of them, the Live Hard and the 75 Hard. He kind of explained it all in one podcast instead of the two. There's a whole list of podcast episodes that he has, but I want to tell you that he's a really good guy to follow, but he also kind of has a filthy mouth. So be prepared for that. You're going to hear some big cuss words. So, but that's okay. You know, it's for some of us. It's not for some of us. You may hear me say some bad words sometimes, because sometimes I cuss like a sailor, and it's just who I am. It's part of my personality. But I also want to encourage you, before you get started, to get this book. You don't have to do the workbook. For me, it'll work out better, I think. But you can also just log these things every day on Facebook, or, you know, however you want to keep accountability to yourself. That was just easier for me. Pick a day that you can start. If you want to do it quickly, but you can do it tomorrow. If you don't want to, you can pick a day next month, a day next week, but pick a day and start. So I think Monday is going to be my day. Just because I got a busy weekend, and I got to figure out how I'm going to work some of these things into my schedule for the next couple of weeks, months. So go grab the book, listen to the podcast, and join me here Monday for the first video. I think probably what I'm going to do is start recording in the morning when I do my outdoor walk. Hopefully it's not below freezing. And and then I'll just kind of post in the evenings. But yeah, so I guess that's the first sign as to how my ADD brain works. I don't really think about how I could have started this in the spring or in the fall, but I waited until wintertime to do it. So we're going to figure that out. So he does tell you, actually, that to not put yourself in danger. So if it's below freezing, I may go up to the community center and do my 45-minute walk on the treadmill. If it's not below freezing, y'all will see me shivering around town. So anyway, I'm glad you could join me again. So subscribe to my channel, like the post, and share so that we can get our community built up here and we can support each other. Talk to you soon.